Alex, it seemed like they just had pressure in your face all day. Were you guys surprised how did the offensive line? Was there just they didn't have any answers? I mean, against that defensive front.
I thought Miami's defense did a good job of mixing it up a little bit. I can't tell you the specifics just because obviously it's not exactly what I'm watching on every play, so we'll see it on film. But I think what it comes down to after a game like this is everybody just has to look at themselves. I have to look at myself, and all 10 other guys in the offense have to do that too and see what you can do better. There's no point in hanging your head or doing anything negative because that's not going to help. It's just what can we do better, and everybody's got to focus on themselves.
In terms of when you guys went into the Wildcat with Cam, you caught a couple passes. How does that change the game and analyze the success you were able to have on that drive to get to 10 points?
I think Coach Browse does a good job of mixing that up and using that personnel. Some of the stuff we didn't even have in coming into the week, but he just saw it on the field and we started doing it. And then Cam did a good job when he was back there. And I thought that it was a good change-up whenever we were in that.
Taggart mentioned that Cam maybe had an injury and didn't run the Wildcat as much in practice this week. Do you think maybe that contributed why y'all looked rusty in that formation early on?
No, I think that formation was pretty good for us tonight and helped us out. And I thought Cam did a great job. He didn't have reps at it all week, so he was going in and playing. I thought he did a fantastic job of running that when he was in there. We had a lot of positive plays, not a lot of negative plays when we were in that.
Alex, not only a lot of penalties, but a lot of pre-snap penalties. How do you explain that?
Those are the ones that are controllable that we got to eliminate for sure. And it's something that we've been harping on all season to eliminate those penalties. And, everybody, we just all got to take ownership of it and do a better job of it because it is preventable.
When you say it's preventable, is it just guys focusing more? I mean, how do you correct that moving forward?
Each one's different, I guess, but at the end of the day, I got to make sure everybody's set. Everybody has to be set, and then we have to move when we snap the ball. It's simple. That's all it is. And it's not just one person. It's never just the guy that's going offside. It's everybody. We all got to fix it.
Coach Taggart talked about maybe the team lacked poise or confidence early in the game. Is that kind of the impression you got?
He's probably got a better point of view at it than I do. But that's all I have to say about that. He probably sees more than I do as far as that.
Do you feel like there's an increasing sense of urgency in the locker room with only 3 games left to try and get this program, back to a bowl game and headed in the right direction after such a tough loss?
I think you said at the end, just getting it headed in the right direction. A lot of people are talking about coming back to work tomorrow. We'll have practice tomorrow and we'll have another opportunity. So the only thing you can do is try to get better, and that's all we're going to do. And going on the road next week, we need to get a win.
You mentioned the importance of self-scouting as an individual. Obviously, you'll watch the film later, but is there anything that you can think of now that you wish you had done differently or done better today?
I think obviously avoiding negative plays and getting rid of the ball. When you get pressure like that, if there's a guy in your face, there's 2 things you want to do. Take care of the football. You don't want to force any throws or have it loose in the pocket, get a fumble. And I thought we did a good job at that. And the second one, you want to avoid the negative play. So if you have somebody open, throw it to them. But if not, get forward towards the line of scrimmage or find an outlet to throw away. And I could have done that better tonight, so I'll figure out how to do that better.
Obviously, self-analysis is what you guys are always looking towards, what you could have done better. But how much of it was just how good Miami's defense has been all year?
I don't think that's it. I think it's us because we're pretty good too. But we didn't show that tonight.
So when you guys cut it to a touchdown and had a couple opportunities to maybe tie it up, do you feel like you guys had gained momentum at that point? And then why do you think you guys couldn't kind of cash in on it?
I think there definitely was a momentum shift. I'm not sure when it was happening, sometime in the second half. We got a turnover on downs, and it was just a 1-score game. And obviously want to capitalize on those situations, and we weren't able to. But it just comes down to the same thing, just each guy making sure we execute. I got to make sure I execute, and all 10 other guys got to make sure they're executing their job as well.